So, I've been wondering what to fit in this central area. We should probably wait for the research to finish. Oops. Ow. Cut my forehead. That sucks. I always have sharp nails. Okay. There we go. So we got faith, desires, there we go. Build, desires, shrine. Which requires brick. I have no stone. There's a ton over here. Wanda wants to be a dwarf. Who'd have thought it? Yop. It's part of the reason why I like RimWorld so much. Is, like, even though it's kind of this dire game, there's very much a feeling of, like, yeah, this is pretty cool. Let's see. Okay. Oh, right. We have to research the water condensers. Well, let's start with the shrine, because we 100% need that, and then we'll figure out what to do with the water condensers. Wow, they really did just yoink all the resources. They work fast. Give them props. Oh, the devs said they were done with it, so not so much abandoned as just done with Cliff Empire. Huh. It felt kind of bare bones when I played it. Okay, so the answer is... Okay, I don't want to move that quite yet. Oh, wait, hold up. There we go. Please tell me I can fit a shrine up in here. Yeah. Are you... Really? Is that... Oh, need a path. There we go. So let's build that shrine. And if we increase the range by 50%... Oh my god, I would hate this place. It is the worst thing I have seen. That's no shrine. That's a giant music box that honks and toots all night long. You know the fastest way to make people lose their faith? By honking at them endlessly. Peace was never an option. Alright. I'm gonna probably preemptively start stacking around this shrine. Because I might as well. Let's see. I guess I can unpause it. There's no reason not to. I love the fact that I can just do this. Just immediately jigsaw my whole city into something else. Oh man. I'm also equally glad that there's no building time when it comes to moving stuff around. Okay. Let's see, what do we want to do? So, I'm running a little low on food and water. Well, I said I was going to do some stuff. Right. I wanted to go out to this island. I don't think I've been there yet. And then we can go take a look at the Settlers of the Gale. Which is the one with the spinny thing that I'm looking for. Oh, I've already been out to this one. Well. It's a mild tragedy. At least we can pick up another person as we swing by, because now we are jubilant. Then probably swing over here because we're going to need food. We had food and water out here. Or at least water. Okay, here's food and water. Right at this location. Okay, shrine's been upgraded. It's got extra range. Pause. Let's take a look. So what else do we have? Water condenser. Okay. So next order of business. Take a look. Desires shrine. I need 5 people spare to build it. Dang it. Never mind, this isn't a problem. Let's see, move. I'll have the next shrine right here. I think? That might be overkill. One way or another. What I want to do is stack as many buildings kind of in this front. Okay, we're tilting a little bit to the front and a little bit to the left. Probably due to the sheer number of houses that I've just kind of jammed down. Okay, there's the water condenser. After researching how to build water condenser and charcoal hut, we have an idea for making a water filtrator. Okay, and a windmill. Let's take a look at resource. Doubles production of farms can clump together with farms and windmills. Or water filtrator. Doubles production of water condensers. Fair enough. Let's probably just start researching both of these. Starting with the water filtrator. Because that costs nothing. And also we barely have any people. Okay, right. Next order of business. Do you have enough? Let's max out that ticket. Okay, can I fit just a little bit more? Yeah. We might as well max out all of our available houses real quick. It's a bit of a strong tilt there. I'm sure it won't be a problem once we build more things. Gosh, can you imagine how just awful this would be? It's like our house is tilting again. Okay, desires shrine. So if I put it right here, we get a little bit of carryover. Because I could put it right here. But if I start putting it too far away... let's just do that. We might want to get another housing block to the other side. Okay, so we're looking for the settlements down south. Namely, the settlers of the Gale, which we saw earlier, but couldn't do anything with. Okay, how are we looking on everything? Everything is good. I don't know what my people are working on. Oh, attending to shrines. Oh, that's a problem. I didn't quite realize the shrines would involve people working there. Well. That's a bit of a brabble. Because no one will work if we are currently in Shrine Town. Well. Maybe we pause for a second. And... okay, we actually went past that. Oh, this one. Of course. Okay, we asked for the Wind Spinner. We asked for the Wind Spinner and tell them that the one in Melia is broken. At mention of Melia, the settlers gasped. Their settlement originates from a band of Melian explorers lost in the wastes and unable to return home. We are told conditions in the settlement have worsened. Their Wind Spinner's tilling connection is broken and no longer turns, though they think the spinner's parts can be used to fix the one in Melia. They agree to bring the components to Melia. If only we return with the settlers who wish to go back with us. We agree and set off. Not all settlers returned that day to Melia. Some, proud of their work from their own hands, stayed to continue their labor. Okay, so we want to just scoot back. True. Check this area for settlements. I don't think there's anything here. Maybe I'll take a peek at it. But I think I'm good. Well, hopefully we'll get some more people from this. I didn't quite realize that the shrines had that level of people. Oh well. We return with the parts to Melia Passage. On our journey back, some of the settlers have been convinced of the Airborne Kingdom's prophecy, and a few wish to join us. We journeyed together to the top of the Wind Spinner. Our new members agree that they should repair it themselves, for they know its workings. However, they need materials and time to make it function again. No retinue protected the Wind Spinner, nor did anyone pay heed to visitors climbing around it. For such an isolated people, focused on their own tasks, could not fathom any harm from others trying to do the same. Or from others trying the same. Alright. We gave them the required materials, and our new workers began to repair the broken Wind Spinner. And we must wait. Let's see. Water condensers have been upgraded. Could increase the range. Let's go for the windmill real quick. Boy howdy. Lack of people is a problem. Luckily, if it's a real big issue, then we just start removing people. Okay, so how are we looking? Most paths are well lit. Cool. What I'll probably do is turn this area into a bunch of windmills and farms, and then water collectors on the other side. I want to see this game, but sci-fi. Like, you run a sky city flying over the clouds of Jupiter or something. I mean, it could just be... Yeah, that would be cool. I think I'd still want to see land masses to stop by. But a more, like, sci-fi or even fuller fantasy one would be really cool. With, like, magic floaty crystals and magic keeping the whole thing aloft. Anyway. As the Wind Spinner began to turn anew, a remarkable sight occurs in Melia. The people pause from their duties. They marvel at the now functional technology repaired by being connected and working together. Many Melian began asking us questions, intrigued by possibility. A few even joined our cause. Convinced of our goals, they all agree it's time to build a skyport and connect Melia to the outside world. But that day, the Melian mindset changed. No longer was their own efficiency solely their purpose. They sought to increase the efficiency of all around them. For only then would they reach their own pinnacle as well. Skyport. It requires work, resources, and fine. Bam. Okay. So now I have no idle people. What the hey? Okay, 5 are doing glider stuff. That's good. I got worried. How much does this have? That's got a lot. How much space do I have? A fair bit. How much quartz do I have? I've got an okay amount. Oh, right. Some people are working on the skyport as well. That's the other one. I kind of wish Per Aspera had been closer to this. More about self-sufficiency and, like, building up your tech, as opposed to just making a giant, stupid, ridiculous spider nonsense. Okay. Oh. We've gained a new ally. Oh, this makes sense. There's 4 factions per continent or region. Okay, and they offer to supply us wood for every hour. Cool. We're now the Airborne Village. Okay. Craves the true comforts of home. In additional light, they wish for natural beauty to emanate from our own village, or feel more internal well-being from better remedies to their ailments. We must construct buildings that provide either comfort or health for our people. Only with one of those desires will they be truly jubilant. We know neither construction at the start of our journey. Somebody else knows it. We're going to have to travel to distant lands to get it. Okay. So we finished that one. Let's take a look at resources. So we're done with the windmill. I think we're going to ignore these for a moment. Let's research reduced food usage, probably. Cut that down a bit. And then maybe, well, we don't need coal storage. We got a water nearby? No. So I think I'm gonna swing south, see if there's anything down here. And then head to one of those new regions, and then probably stop, because I'm gonna lose my voice if I'm at this for too long. Okay, grab as much food as possible. Keep an eye out for some water here, because we actually don't have any. Or, we don't have much. But, we can potentially get some water condensers. The only problem is a water condenser requires people. Which is a bit of an issue. Because I don't have that many spare people. Okay. Small settlement. I'm only going to be able to get 2 of them. But 2 of them matters. Let's see. Alloys. I'm going to check that real quick. And also, what new ally do we have? Gold. Honestly, gold looks kind of bleh. I like spring. Spring is good stuff. Hey, there's some water. I think I got all of these. But in the interest of making dang sure I've got as much as I possibly can. Okay. So I'm going to get 2 of those water condensers and a water filtrator. And see how good the water filtrator is. Because if we're lucky, what we can have is just this, like, crazy water setup. I mean, yeah, that kind of qualifies. You might want to... I don't know. I don't know how I want to do this one. I'm not going to break that up, but I'm going to start leaving these blocks a little bit more open-ended. I need glass. I got some. Okay. So I wanted to actually go out here because I didn't check any of these well. I got distracted. Let's see. You can try a different propulsion and lift that doesn't require people. So currently, I only have wing as lift. And the ore. I think we did unlock the vertical rotor. Which I'd like to upgrade first. Because, yeah, it provides 25 lift. Whereas each of these wings... Yeah, so... So the vertical rotor requires no people, but does require high fuel, which is a concern, but I could potentially turn it down. I guess I'm just curious about how good both of them are. Nice part is because we've got wood gain, it's probably going to be what I want anyway. Let's do coal storage for a little while. Hey, I never actually did get this rune. Pause for a second. Resource, water filtrator. And that's not even with the upgraded range. Oh, additionally provide the comforts of home to inhabitants. Okay, so that's something useful to know. Okay. Yeah, so we might want to switch over to the coal guzzlers, because I've got enough wood production to last me for a while. Hey, thank you, I'm Dave the Cow for the 12-month resub. That's a whole year. It is, and thank you. Okay, I don't see anything else really juicy out here. So let's scoot that, grab what it's got, and then I think we're done with this entire region. Except for coming back once my people are properly jubilant. Okay, recruit and recruit. Turn to other matters. So if I go back to this water production facility, basics, resource... Oh, I need more glass. I'll have to keep an eye out for some quartz. It is so cool just seeing this thing go by. I wish you could... Well, I guess I could. I could have really long bonus pathways. I don't actually think it would be worth it. But it would be really cool to have like a giant tiered city with multiple levels and all sorts of things going. But it'd probably be harder to design, so I understand why they don't have that. There's some there, but not my way. Unknown rune over there. Yeah, we never fully checked out this location. And I would like to, just for the sake of sanity. Make sure there's nothing left. But yeah, I see a rune out here. I think that's just for dyes. but I'll take dyes. And thank you, I'm Dave the Cow, for gifting a sub to Grunthex as well. Thank you so much. I think next up, maybe we should actually work on improving my warehouse storage. We're good on food. Let's go here. Let's see at least a couple of things. Ooh, including, I think, a special resource. No glass, though. Well, Eternal Forge. Got another metal color. And that's... This looks Oh, is this the library? Library of Intelligence. We came across a large set of stone steps leading to an arcade wrought in the stone in the cliff's face. Immediately we recognize it as one of the lost libraries. Its interior contains a vast amount of knowledge, which we could coalesce into the Great Library. This wondrous ancient construction would help our kingdom immensely. Gather the scrolls with great haste, knowing that we're one step closer to building the Great Library. It was an auspicious day, for finding the bronze cylinder brought us closer to the ancients, and thus closer to glory. I still feel like this whole, fervor about remaking the Airborne Kingdom is a little spooky. Like, if anybody is this excited about making an empire, you know they're going to go bad within a generation or two. Like, no doubt, these people are not going to be on the up and up after a certain point. Hey, there's some quartz. How much can I get? 34. That's exactly what I need. Looks like we got some fancy stuff out here, too. Anything else? I don't know. Pat. Man, they work stupid fast. Looks like we got some other dyes over here. And is that water? Yeah, I don't know what's going on over here, but that's like a whole heck of a lot of water just hanging out down below. Alright, fluorescent ponds. And yeah. Seeing as I've cleared this area out, I think we got all of these, but I could be wrong. Prepare for the shallows. As we fly deeper into the unknown, the ground ahead of us visibly changes. One of our people has heard rumors of this place, and we encourage her to speak about what she knows. She tells us that these are the shallows, large swaths of undrinkable salt water. Ancient kingdoms were built in these parts, and must still exist today. Notably, there are fewer coal deposits, so we should make sure to be prepared as we venture forth. Oh, well that's not a problem. Let's see, resource coal hut. I'm gonna get at least one more of those. Okay, I'm getting 3 wood per hour. I think it's per hour. Okay, scoot over here. That fog is wild. Ashrock Landing. We fly towards a small outcropping of islands ahead of us, curious of the structures we can see in the mists. On our approach, we begin to hear loud shouting, and we brace for the unknown. Yet as we near, we notice that the shouts are in fact cries of rejoice, cheers emanating among loud whoops and shrill laughter. The shallows have been expecting us, and could not contain their joy, for they know of the prophecy, and that the Airborne Kingdom helps them all. The legend of the Airborne Kingdom had turned to doctrine in these lands. When the distance past, they were bountiful and rich, but through overuse, they sank into the shallows. The Airborne Kingdom would signal a new beginning for all. Okay, they have a request. For the prophecy tells of the Airborne Kingdom aiding their people, and their people need help. Though Ash Rock Landing contains plentiful food and water and cotton, they lack many construction resources. We see many temporary shelters atop black slabs. If we could build more permanent homes... Oh, but that requires canvas. With our resources, it would provide the legends undoubtedly true. Or prove the legends undoubtedly true. The font's real hard to read with my dyslexia-ish? I don't know, anyway. The Shallows viewed complete equality as an utmost tenet. Permanent shelter was periodically rotated, so none suffered displacement alone, and all needed a true home of their own. Okay, so I've got to get a resource that I don't have. Well, can I make a hemp weaver? Yup. Balloon. Low cost, no fuel, 1 worker, poor lift. Sail. Propulsion, high cost, no fuel, 4 workers, high speed. Greenery. Provides comforts of home to inhabitants, which offsets less pleasing constructions. Can be clumped together infinitely, so only one part of the clump must touch a path. Oh. Well, we got to start with the hemp weaver and the greenery. And maybe the sail. Requiring no fuel, but high cost and 4 workers is tough. Maybe I'll skip that for a second. Okay. One way or another, I did say I was probably going to stop soon, and I think I'm going to stand by that. I'm actually really enjoying this. This is a really neat game, and I can't wait to play more of it in a day or 3. Maybe I'll do a little bit tomorrow, just so I can play more. Because it's not particularly long, and it's not particularly hard. It's more of kind of a matter of process.